In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face using only Guerlain makeup. I'm going to be giving you a review of each of the products as I apply them and show you the texture and talk about the formula and how I enjoy them. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this beautiful, luxurious and sophisticated brand like Guerlain, please keep on watching. Hi there and welcome to my channel Beauty Talk. If you didn't know me already, my name is Linda and I'm a beauty content creator. I create videos about skincare, makeup, hair care, a little bit of lifestyle and fitness as well. And I do videos both in English and in Spanish. Okay, let's begin. And as you may already know, if not, Guerlain has some of the most iconic products when it comes to makeup. And I actually have the old version of this. We're going to start with the primer. Let me tell you what the primer is called today, because the packaging that I have is actually an old one because I've had this for quite a while, but the product is still good and I trust it's the same formula. So this is called the Guerlain 24 Hydration Pure Gold 24K Radiance Booster Perfection Primer, and it's described as true to the magic equation that characterizes the Pure Gold franchise. The Pure Gold 24K primer infused with a hint of gold ensures up to 24 hours of absolute radiance and 24-hour hydration. Pure Radiance Booster Pure Gold 24K is the promise of beautiful, enhanced, flawless makeup and more beautiful skin day after day. It's formulated with 98% natural derived ingredients. This perfecting primer boasts an iconic sensorial gel texture and guarantees instantly unified skin. Imperfections are visibly corrected and skin texture is perfectly smooth, beautifully enhanced and impeccably prepared with Pure Gold 24K. Skin is like a flawless canvas ready for makeup, which thus appears in best light. Foundation is easier to apply and its wear is optimized. So I'm applying it all over and I'm also bringing it under my eyes because it's supposed to be hydrating and also smoothing. It really does feel like a very light gel, almost like a hydrating serum. I'm just going to add a little bit on the forehead. And this is how the skin looks after applying the primer. It definitely feels hydrating. It definitely feels hydrating and nourishing, and I can feel the skin also looks a lot more smoother. It does have a little bit of a blurring capability. I wouldn't say that it's super blurring or super pore diminishing, but it definitely does a little bit of that. It definitely does blur a little bit, and it also kind of like fills in the fine lines and makes the skin look a lot more plumped. And it also doesn't give like this dewy glow, but more like a soft radiance of natural fresh skin. And it is tiny little bit tacky, which is probably good for the foundation to grip on better to the skin. It's definitely beautiful, and of course I haven't had it for so long because I've been saving it for this video. So I've had it for probably over 2 years and it's still a good product. And yeah, I really like this product, and I think it's one of Guerlain's most iconic primers. Guerlain does have a few other primers, including one that has more of a pearl that is more for dull skin. If you want something that makes your skin look a lot less dull and gives it more of a satin luminosity, you might like that one. But Guerlain also has another one from its Pure Gold range. That's a new one that is a primer that also includes SPF. I haven't tried that one, but I'm really intrigued to try that one next from Guerlain. If you've tried it, let me know if you like it as well. And if you want me to try it, leave me a comment down below. Let's move on with foundation. Guerlain has about 5 foundations right now, and this is one of the more recent one. This one has I think about 2 years that they launched it, and this one is the Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint Perfecting Foundation Luminous Matte Finish. So this one is described as a liquid luminous foundation formulated with 95% natural derived ingredients. Pairs the lightness of radiance of a powder with the perfection of a foundation. Its 24-hour wear non-transfer formula reveals radiant freshness as if you were returning from an outdoor escape. The incredibly fine ultra light texture offers a barely there feel. Its airy formula based on naturally derived pigments and infused with natural argan oil infuses with the skin, and it's incredibly light to apply, delivering perfect tailor-made ultra buildable medium to high coverage. Wearing Terracotta Le Teint, skin is beautiful, enhanced, and radiant. Put a little pump more. This foundation, I enjoyed it, especially last year in the summer, and I think I'm going to finish enjoying it this year in the summer, because this formula, as the name suggests, it is more of a matte formula, and I find it perfect for the summer when you don't want your makeup to look greasy. You want to wear something that's a little bit more matte so that it can wear better, especially in the warm weather. Although there is a version that is more glowy, the Ultra Le Teint Glow, which if you have more dry skin and if you live in a dry cold climate, you probably will enjoy that one a little bit better. Whereas I feel that although my skin is mixed, is more of a combination, my skin is more combination, and in the winter I have used this in the winter, and as long as I prep my skin well, it won't feel dry. But I find it especially great for the summer, where my skin is still combination but leaning a little bit more oily, especially in the center of the face. And for instance, now I'm going to be traveling to Madeira Island, where as it's an island, the weather is a little bit more humid and it's hot, and I find that the foundation wears much better in those kind of climates. And I used it all last year in the summer, and I found that it just makes my skin look really, really nice. And I like that it does feel very light. It's a creamy texture, but it does feel still very light when you spread it on the skin. And the other thing is that it dries down and it's non-transfer, as the description said. So it really is a very long wearing foundation, and it does make the skin look beautiful. As you can see, it's evened out my skin. It says that it's also a medium buildable formula. So right now I have applied just one layer, as you can see, and my skin looks quite even. Really enjoyed the longevity of this foundation, and it's not a matte that is flat. It is more of a luminous matte, so the skin just looks just natural and fresh without looking flat and matte. And I just love the foundation. I think it's a beautiful foundation. You can definitely use it all year round, but for me particularly, the formula, this one that is more of a matte finish, I find it especially better for the warmer months. And if you have oily skin throughout the year, you probably will enjoy this one throughout the year. Like all of the products from Guerlain, it also has fragrance, but it doesn't really bother me, but it is quite strongly fragrance, and it dissipates with the minutes. It dissipates with. This is how it looks, and of course on top of that primer, it went even so much better. So you can see that the skin just looks perfected. It is not the most naturally looking, I mean, in the sense it doesn't look, it looks like you have a little bit of makeup, but not like a mask. And then throughout the hours, it will kind of like sink in with the skin and look a lot more natural. It wears really good. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this foundation from Guerlain is fantastic. I absolutely love it, and I'm looking forward to finish using it now in the summer. But I'm also really intrigued to try one of their newest products that is a skin tint. It's called Jolie Tint. They used to have this before, but now they've come out with a new version, and I don't know if it's a newly formulated product, but I know they had something similar in the past, and the package is different as well. And that one I'm really keen on trying it because I've heard really good things about it. It's more of a skin tint, so it's probably a little bit lighter than this. This is more of a traditional foundation, and the good thing about this one is that you can wear a very light layer of it just to make your skin feel very nice and uniform, just so it looks nice and smooth, but it doesn't feel heavy. Forgot to mention that the foundation, the Terracotta Le Teint foundation from Guerlain, comes in 30 different shades, and it comes in 3 different undertones. So that is neutral, warm, and cool. And the one I wear is 2N, so 2 neutral. I can get away with 1.5 as well, because this one is slightly darker. However, because I'm wearing a little bit of self tan, it looks perfect on me right now. It works perfectly well. Let's go with concealer, and Guerlain has a concealer it's been out for I think now 2 years maybe, and it's called the Guerlain Terracota concealer, and this is described as Guerlain has created the new concealer pairing the long-lasting power of a liquid concealer with the blurring radiance of a correcting powder, incorporating 95% natural derived ingredients. Terracotta concealer offers exceptionally easy buildable coverage alongside a seamless result. Particularly comfortable, soft and sensory, the texture ensures up to 24 hours of hydration and 20-hour optimal wear thanks to its non-transfer technology. With an innovative, long-lasting formula of natural origin, Terracotta concealer introduces an essential new beauty step to visibly correct imperfections, illuminate shadowy areas, blur purplish and bluish dark circles, and reveal a radiant freshness as if you were returning from an outdoor escape. A formula with nothing but the essentials to give skin a natural glow. Terracotta concealer comes in 16 shades corresponding to every intensity level of Terracotta Le Teint. I actually have 2 shades of the concealer. I have 2N, which is the same color as the foundation, but it's a little bit too dark for me, and I kind of use it more if I want more coverage in certain areas. But the one I like to use more for my under eyes or for brightening is the color 1.5. No, actually, sorry, the 1 neutral. So I definitely been enjoying this concealer, and it's definitely one of my favorites. And why I like it is because it's definitely very lightweight. You don't have to use too much of it. It is more of like it's more of a medium coverage, not a full coverage concealer. But what I like about it is how hydrating it feels. It really doesn't feel heavy at all, and it definitely does help disguise or conceal the darkness under my eyes. And of course, because I'm using this more brighter shade, it definitely helps also brighten the skin. I won't say that it's completely crease free, because I don't think any concealer is completely crease free. There are some that I definitely feel that have a better longevity than others. I feel like this one has a really good longevity. It says that it will keep the under eyes hydrated up to 12 hours. And in terms of the lasting capability, of course, you need to pair it with a little bit of powder. I feel like it gives enough coverage for me, as you can see. That's really good coverage, and it is just very smoothing and hydrating. I think definitely that's one of the reasons why I really liked it, because I have very dehydrated dry under eyes, so I don't like concealers that feel very cakey or heavy, and this one I find that it feels very lightweight and also hydrating. And if you set it, it won't crease so much, because all concealers will crease. There's only one concealer that I have that is incredibly, like, it doesn't move, and it's the one from YSL. This one is still long lasting and doesn't crease so much or much at all, but I think what I like about it is that it's a little bit more hydrating. Close up my under eye with concealer. It really is just, it's brightening, but it's like not too obvious, and I think it's just a perfect shade for me, and I think it just looks really good. Let's move on with Guerlain's powder, loose powder, and this is the Guerlain Pure Gold Skin Diamond Micro Powder. It's described as the finishing touch to the Pure Gold ritual. Guerlain has created Pure Gold Skin Diamond Micro Powder. With its soft light texture infused with pure 24 karat gold and diamond powder, it sets makeup, blurs and brightens the complexion with an ultra sheer finish. Instantly smooth and more even, the complexion appears rejuvenated. The cornerstone of the formula, the powders are coated in oil for a feeling of absolute comfort for up to 24 hours. It comes in 4 shades, available in universal shade in white with a hint of pink, and 3 on-tone shades, light, medium, and dark beige, covering all skin tones. The shade I have is number 2 Clear Light. So this powder has been incredible. I really love this powder. When it first came out, I could not resist and I needed to get it. It's very pricey, but this thing is huge and it will last you a lifetime. It comes in this beautiful golden packaging. It's so beautiful to have in your dressing table, and the powder itself is very beautiful. And as the name says, it's infused with 24 karat gold, so it will give you more of a radiance, but also it is a hydrating powder. So if you have dry, mature skin and you want a powder to help set your makeup because you enjoy powders, but you don't want it to suck the life out of your skin and make it look so flat and matte and also feel uncomfortable, you will love this one because it definitely feels very hydrating, and it's also not like mattifying as in a flat matte. As you can see, it mattifies but very softly, still leaving like a little bit of radiance. So this is the side, as you can see, that I have set with powder, and this is the side without powder. Of course, the foundation that I'm using is also a matte finish, but still you can see the difference from this side. Sorry about the noise. I live near a road, like a highway road, so there's a lot of noise here. So yeah, you can see the difference that this side just has like a really beautiful kind of like matte but still radiant makeup look set. It also helps smooth the pores, so you can definitely see the pores are less visible with a touch of powder, and the skin just looks a lot more smoother. I kind of regret not getting the lighter shade, which is the universal one that has a hint of pink, because that one I think would have been better for the under eyes. Whilst you can still use this one under the eyes, I think you just have to make sure you use very little. So you see what I'm doing, kind of tapping off and also like blending it in the brush, and then gently going under, but trying not to add too much, because sometimes I find myself adding a little bit too much and it can look a little bit cakey under the eyes. I don't think this is the best one for the under eyes. You can definitely use it under the eyes, but you just have to make sure you're using very, very little. But it works especially better in the rest of the face. So it's very beautiful for setting the rest of your makeup. You can see how the skin just looks perfected, it looks smooth. The foundation is set, but it doesn't look flat matte, and it will throughout the hours also kind of like wear and mix in with the natural oils of your skin. Your skin won't look won't look oily, but it will just look a little bit more fresh throughout the day, whereas now it looks like freshly set. It does come with this beautiful big puff that is so plush and soft. It's probably really good for like if you want to press in this area. Probably not so good for under the eyes because it's a little too big for that, but otherwise for the rest of the face it works really, really well, and it's so soft. It's so soft, this puff. So once more, here is, it's got a very long name, the Pure Gold Skin Diamond Micro Powder from Guerlain. So let me get it close so you can see. Of Guerlain. Now let's move on with one of Guerlain's most iconic products, and this is the Guerlain Terracota Light, the Sun-Kissed Natural Healthy Glow Powder. So Guerlain has another bronzer, which is the Terracotta bronzer. This one is a little bit different, and let me tell you why is it different. So this one is described as Guerlain is offering a reinvented sun-kissed glow with Terracotta Light, the new natural healthy glow powder. The light powder features a unique blend of sun-kissed tones enhanced with the vibrant colors to reveal a radiant, healthy looking glow for every skin tone. It includes luminescent shimmer. Its texture instantly fuses with the skin to provide a fresh and lively healthy glow finish. It's infused with natural origin Moroccan flower honey. Known for its moisturizing properties, its formula maintains skin hydration for long-lasting comfort. It's a radiant, luminous, and translucent complexion that supports a fresh and natural healthy looking glow all year long. And it comes in 6 harmonies designed to illuminate all skin tones. 3 intensities: light, medium, and deep. The one that I have is the light 0 to medium cool. As you can see, I have definitely used mine a lot. I have this for over a year, but it's such a beautiful powder. Let me apply some of it. So as I mentioned, this Guerlain Terracota light, so this is the light as in it comes mixed with these more like illuminating pearls, whereas they have the other version, which is the Terracotta bronzer. That one is more of a matte formula. I have that one. I've had to retire it because I've had it for a really long time, but it doesn't go bad. You can use them for many years, and actually you can buy the refill as well. All these packagings now, they are with refill, and I find that really nice because these packaging from Guerlain, they are stunning. These are like collectible items. They're so beautiful, and I also love the fact that this is not such a huge compact, so it's easy to carry in your handbag for retouches or for traveling, and it's not very heavy either, and the packaging is just such a pleasure to use. So as I mentioned, the color that I have is light 0 to medium cool, and this is the perfect color for me now in the summer. I think in the winter I would need to go down one tone because it is a little bit too warm for me in the winter, but otherwise it is the most beautiful golden warm bronzer that you will find, and this is such an iconic product. I think Guerlain are the first to create these kind of products, this category of products, bronzing powders. I think Guerlain, they are the first to create them. And this one, I like this one more than the matte version because I like that it imparts a little bit more of that glowiness to it, that it's not so matte. I like that it has a little bit more glow, and it's so smoothing, and it just never goes on patchy. You can also use it on bare skin if you don't want to wear any foundation, and it works really well like that. It's also very long lasting. It also has fragrance in case you don't like it, but I find that it's a very soft fragrance. This one's doesn't feel as heavy as the foundation, and it's just a lovely product overall, and I've been really enjoying it. I think I was using it mostly the past 2 years. I have recently stopped using it just because I have new products, but now that I'm just putting it on again, I think that it's so beautiful. Honestly, there's so many new bronzers in the market, and I've had some of the more newer versions, and I think that you will not go wrong with this one. This one still stands the test of time. It's an iconic bronzer that really works really well, and that none of the new bronzers that are out there actually, they can take the place of this. I mean, they're not any better than this one. That's what I'm trying to say. This one is just so beautiful. I love that it has that soft radiance to it. It's very smoothing, again, very smoothing. It's very long lasting. It's one of the most long lasting bronzers that I have tried. It's got a little soft luminosity, and it gives this beautiful golden hue, like you've been in the sun and you've been touched by the sun. It's very beautiful. I did apply a little bit too much down here, but anyway, it doesn't matter. But it is very beautiful. It is very beautiful, and honestly, I don't know what else to say, but this is a classic product. If you're a person that you are looking for a bronzer, powder bronzer, and you don't know where to go, you're overwhelmed because there's so many bronzers out in the market, you will not go wrong with selecting one of the bronzers from Guerlain. I specifically love this one, like I said, because this one has a little bit more of a glowy finish. It's not it's not shimmery at all. It just has a little bit more light to it, so that it looks like your skin just looks a little bit more fresh and radiant. Absolutely love this. Such a classic, such an iconic product from Guerlain. I had a hiccup with the microphone, so the rest of the footage from this video is unfortunately with no sound, but I still decided to post what did have a good sound, and thought that maybe you could just let me know if you want to see a part 2, and I can refilm the rest of the products that I was sharing of Guerlain. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm wishing you lots of love, and I'm sending lots of kisses. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.